We're going to open our bag up. One of the things we want to really be mindful of is keeping our roots covered when we're fooling with these trees. You got maybe 4 bags of trees. You want to have one of each species open at a time, and you want to be pulling them out of the bag and literally putting them into the hole. Well, as you can see, I don't have a hole yet, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to use this as the starter of my trash bag and see if I can get me a hole dug real quick. And I'm going to knock some of this grass off the top of it to start with, and then get in here and start digging. The soil you pull out, you want to go ahead and try to chop it up. Now we're going to get a tree out of here. I think I've dug much too big of a hole, but actually maybe not too bad. You can see here's the stem and the root. In between there in this area is what's called the root flare, and you want to make sure that the soil's just at the top of that root flare, right where it starts to widen and thicken on the tree. And what you really want to do on these bare root seedlings is I'm just going to stick this one right back in there so it's not out in the air on these seedlings, busting up that soil. And you want to kind of create a little cone in there. And then you can take your roots and just spread them out across that cone. A little more even with the soil. Second time's always the charm. So one of my buddies always said, why is there always enough time to do it over, but never enough time to do it right? So now that's in there. You can see where it's starting to fatten out there. That baby's in there. Planting that tree correctly is going to be the first most important thing you can do to ensure its survival. And while we are trying to plant 50,000 trees in an hour, we want as many of them as possible to survive. So thanks for participating in 50K Tree Day. I'm John McFadden with the Tennessee Environmental Council.